had a little party that we threw at the dorms, and we bought 3 tons of sand, and we charged it to the AD of Hillcrest, and they raked it out for us, and I signed the name of our, and I said, just send the bill, and here I gave them the bill. So they actually kicked me out of the door. So I lived out on the quad, which was about 80 yards from Hillcrest. I lived there from March, the spring break of March, till May, till we were done with school.
I remember when he wanted a convertible and cut the roof off a car and called the Daily Iowan to come over and take pictures of it. And he was on the paper, in the front page of the paper or something the next day, where he wanted a convertible. So he had this crummy old car. They decided to chop off the roof, and he had a convertible.
Of course.
We all remember, there's more stories than that about Royce, but yes, I do remember when he put the tent up. I do remember when he cut the top off a car because he wanted a convertible. And Royce added a lot to that program beyond his national championships.
What were you living in the quad?
Tent that I got at Eugene, Oregon, at one of Jay Robinson's camps, because I was selling. I pulled his T-shirts, and I got some extra money, and I bought a tent. I always wanted a real nice tent, so I lived there for a while. Rico and Barry Davis used to come out and throw rocks at the tent and wake you up and whatnot. So we had some people helping me out, get me up for class.
We throw rocks at him, and just not big rocks, but you always had to go check on Royce. That was the fun part. Well, actually, the fun part started after he's okay.
Because like Rico and Randall and wait a minute, there's 2 Chipperillis, there's 2 Randalls, there's 1 Royce, but you'd think there was 10, and then you got some other kids. That's a lot of guys that are very confident, and if you don't really corral them well, then it could go the wrong direction.